Welcome to Seneca Indians Baseball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the Seneca Indians. Now, let's go to Ben Walcott, live on location.
And a pleasant good Monday afternoon as we welcome you here to Seneca, Missouri. We get set for high school baseball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indians Sports Network. It is the 18-9 Seneca Indians versus the 15-15 Carl Junction Bulldogs. Along with our studio producer Luke Taylor, I'm Ben Wolcott, joined by Coach Dale Harbaugh. And Daryl, it is senior night here in Seneca. There aren't very many seniors on this Seneca team, but they have made a big impact on this Seneca community.
Yeah, they have. I mean, all these guys here that, Cade Johnson and Colton Curtis, I mean, starting ever since they were sophomores, I believe. And that's I think they were freshmen when they won district the last time they won district. So they've been on a good team when they were freshmen, and they know what it means to lose a good senior class. And like I said, they're always fighting. They've the last 3 years they've done nothing but everything they could do, and that's all you can ask as a coach or anything, is to have them be there and work hard for your teammates.
Your countdown to first pitch sponsors are People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. And Daryl, some of one of the unknown seniors as well, one of the game managers for this senior team, Montana Bradshaw.
Well, Montana's been, like I said, she's been here every year. The managers are unsung heroes. Trust me, when you're a coach and you have some managers that want to be there, some young kids that want to be with the team or just to help out, they are unsung heroes. They do everything behind the scenes. They take the game changers. They work the scoreboard sometimes. They'll film it sometimes. They'll do anything they can and anything coach wants them to do, and they are a treasure to have.
So 3 seniors on this year's squad, and Daryl, the district seedings came out last Wednesday, and maybe a little bit of a shocker to us. Seneca is able to grab the 2 seed, so they do get that coveted bye, and they will begin district play a week from today at 6 o'clock against the winner of Mount Vernon and Cassville. Yeah,
you never know seeding meetings. It's tough because baseball, you got all kinds of different pitchers. You play all kinds of different games. I mean, we're 18-9. We've played 27 games. Carl Junction's played 30. And you play different game, and it's all based off your record and who's hot, who's not, and how they're doing. And they got the 2 seed, which I don't think it surprised Coach that much. But it surprised us a little bit, but hey, the other coaches vote and who's playing and who they think's playing the best, and it was hard not to give Monette the 1 seed. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, Monette the 1 seed. They have a worse record than Seneca, but some of that is they haven't played as many games. There's I don't know what their record is, but they haven't played 27 games. Mount Vernon also hasn't played 27 games. And so Seneca has played a lot of games, and they've won a lot of games, and that must have come into effect when it came to that seed meeting, like you mentioned.
Sure. It's all based off, you throw your record up there against their common opponents and back opponents and everything you can find and everything you can do. And it's all based off of, hey, can you, here it is. Here's what we've done. Here's we played good, we played bad, whatever. This is what we've done, and the coaches vote, and the coaches are the one that votes on the whole thing. So anyway, you just try to do your best that you can, and whatever they come up and however the seeding meeting comes up, I mean, you're going to have to play the games anyway. So and that's where it's all said and done.
We'll go ahead and take our first time out of the afternoon. Come back with more after this on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
There are over 7.5 billion people on our planet. It's hard to believe that anybody would feel lonely, but maybe that's exactly how you feel. Well, Billy Graham has good news.
Jesus believed in the worth of the individual, and Jesus spent most of his time with individuals, not just great crowds. The Bible teaches that God loves you as an individual, and greater love hath no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. And the Lord Jesus Christ died on the cross, and while he was on the cross, he was thinking about you, because he was God. He could look down the centuries and call you by name on that cross and say, I love you, I will forgive you if you will come to me.
That's right, God loves you, and he's waiting for you with open arms. Learn more at findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Different here this afternoon.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, it all depends on when their district is and who they've got to play for district and how many more conference games they have. I mean, they can throw the kitchen sink and save their best players for games coming up if they're playing Tuesday, Thursday. And, you know, I don't know how they line their pitchers up, but this is it's one of those games where I'm assuming I don't know if their district is set. I did not look. Okay, so I know Seneca's is set, so we're basically playing for you want to say practice, okay? That's basically what you want to do. You want to give the boys as much more time on the field as possible and get some big swings in, bats in, game-type situations. That's what you want.
So it should be interesting. That CJ district should be coming out Wednesday morning. They will be either the 2 or the 3 seed in their district. Webb City, the 1 seed, they're sitting at 15-15. And Warrensburg at last check was 10-10. So that's kind of a fight between the 2 and 3 seed for them. And then the rest of that district has struggled a lot. So worst case scenario for them, the 3 seed, which I guess really the main difference is if you get to the semifinals, it's what jersey you wear, and sometimes it can matter that if you're the home team or not. So that could come into play for CJ. They're probably fighting for that 2 seed, and they obviously want it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm assuming. I don't know how many teams are in their district. There's 8 teams in their district. Okay, so I don't know like you said, you've looked at it more than I have. But when you see it, you know the records, you know what they can do. I would say they're going to be very competitive in their district.
Yeah, Webb City, the 1 seed in that district. Webb City, as of last check, was the only team above 500 in that district. Obviously, still some games to be played this week, but as of last check, they were the only team above 500. But, all those teams looking for a victory in the district championship. And you're getting to the point in the year, too, where graduations come into play, so you got to work around graduations, and seniors are trying to focus on baseball, but at the same time focus on making sure that they graduate as well.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much know if they've graduated or not by now. There's not a whole lot you can do. I guess if you're straddling the fence, you're begging the teacher for some extra credit or something to do, but here it is almost mid-May, and graduation's probably coming up for seniors here in a couple weeks, week or two. I mean, it's going to be, and so they already know. They know if they're going to graduate or not.
Should be a good one here between these two teams, Seneca and Carl Junction, getting set as the umpires have their meeting here this afternoon, and then we should be rip-roaring ready to go here in a couple of minutes. Let's go ahead, take another 3-minute timeout. Come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
For action here between Seneca and Carl Junction. And Daryl, right now you're just trying to line things up here for district play. Seneca 3 games this week. Sherwood gets the start here today. You got to think Houchin gets the start tomorrow, and Jagger will probably get the start on Thursday with some pitching limitations potentially Thursday, just trying to make sure everybody's fresh for Monday evening.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's Monday and hopefully Tuesday. Let's put it that way. And you got to make it through the first game first. And it in baseball, and especially this district, there's really nobody just outstanding. But
we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout for the national anthem. Come back with the starting lineups after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
As we get set for action, we'll go through starting lineups here quickly. Craig Hayes leads things off for Carl Junction. He's the shortstop. Cooper Vedix is the pitcher of record here this afternoon. He bats second. Brody Pant batting third. He's at third. The cleanup hitter is the left fielder Wyatt McAfee. Batting fifth is the first baseman Deacon Endicott. Batting sixth and playing center field Aiden Strait. Batting seventh and playing right field Braden Larry. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Braxton Jones, and batting ninth and playing second base, number one, Cody Hollingsworth. As we are ready for baseball, about 8 minutes early, which I don't think anybody is going to complain about here this afternoon. 77 degrees, cloudy skies here in Seneca at first pitch as Drew Sherwood gets ready to lock things in with Craig Hayes. As first pitch will come your way at 4:22 p.m. That first ball is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Caden Clausen left, Roman Miller in center, Ryan Owens in right field for Seneca. So here comes the 0-1, and that pitch is dropped. Oh, it's a fair ball. I think he thought it hit him, but they're not going to say it did. It's a 5-3 putout because he did not run. I don't know if Hayes didn't see where it was.
I don't know.
They're going to talk about it now. I mean, the first base umpire kind of shrugged, so it makes you wonder.
I'm not sure he hit it because he should have called it right off the bat. Yeah, he's out.
So one out here as Cooper Vedix comes to the plate. Houchin made the play at third base. He's at third. Jagger Wilson at shortstop. Colton Curtis at second. And Hagen Ginger at first. And a different catcher here this afternoon. Dane Frossard catching. Swinging and missing at it as Vedix, so the count's 0-1. Frossard catching Sherwood here this afternoon.
Well, that was a good play by Houchin at third base because the ball had so much spin on it.
Yeah, he had to barehand it as that pitch is outside for a ball. So the count's 1-1.
Yeah, he went to catch it, and it spun on him, and he had to reach way to the right just to grab it barehanded. If it gets by him, he makes it free anyway.
So the 1-1 pitch is high and outside to count 2-1. Seneca went 2-0 on Saturday, beat Parkview 15-0 in 3 innings. Houchin, a no-hitter through 3 as that pitch is popped foul, and the count's 2-2. I don't know if you really can credit him too much with a no-hitter, only 3 innings played.
I mean, you know, they had their chances to hit, and he didn't get it. He didn't give one up. So
there's a couple errors and a couple walks that he gave up. Is swinging and missing at it as Vedix. And there's 2 down here for Brody Pant. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value as the sun tries to make an appearance here.
Yeah, we're trying to get this, probably trying to get this game in and starting as early as can just to make sure we get it in. Because it's going to, I think it's a chance of getting nasty tonight.
So that pitch is high and outside. So the count's 1-0. 1-0 the count. 1-0 the count here on Pant. And he steps out. As Sherwood and Frostert aren't on the same page.
Yeah, they're working it out.
So here comes the 1-0. That breaking ball is a little bit up, so the count's 2-0. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Marine Center Incorporated, all sponsoring the broadcast. Here comes the 2-0, and that stays high, and the count's 3-0. Vedek's worked a 2-2 count before striking out. This is the first batter to get a 3-ball count.
Yeah,
that fastball is in there for strikes. The count's 3-1.
He's got to find the strike zone, work ahead.
So here comes the 3-1, and that's poked down the right field line, and that is trouble as Ryan Owens has a long ways to go. He's able to cut it off, but that is easily a triple for Brody Pant as he just hit that one down the right field line, and not much Ryan Owens could do. He did a good job of cutting it off before it got to the wall, but not much you can do in that situation.
He just stuck his bat out there and got the main part of the bat on it and right over Hagen's head and down the line it went. And Ryan, I believe, playing a little bit too, toward the center of the field. Had to run a long ways.
Wyatt McAfee will take his cuts as he takes a called strikes. Counts 0-1. Last couple starts that Sherwood has had, he's been able to bear down when runners have been in scoring position.
Yeah, this be a big out right here. Keep him dry.
0-1 the count. Swung on and missed, and the count's 0-2. Late on a fastball there. See if you go off speed or if you stick with what's working.
See if he doesn't like this, trying to bring that curve in from the outside of the plate.
So here comes the 0-2, and that ball is roped down the left field line. It's a foul ball. He was ahead of that.
Yep.
Whatever it was, he anticipated it.
Yep. Yeah, he got a lot of it. Maybe an off-speed pitch too. That's the reason he got around on it quick.
Count remains 0-2 here on McAfee. Comes another 0-2. That pitch is hit on a hop to Houchin. Throws to first in time. Good play there by Houchin. Sherwood's able to strand the runner at third. No runs, one hit, no errors, one left. We're through a half inning. It's Carl Junction, nothing. Seneca coming up here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank and Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is,
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Hi, this is Jamie Lankford with Lankford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local area, and we're also proud to support the Seneca High School Pride Marching Band. Lankford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
To give you Seneca's starting lineup before the game started, so we'll give you that here quickly. Jagger Wilson leads things off. Drew Sherwood batting second. Cade Johnson is the DH. The cleanup hitter is Hagen Ginger. Grant Houchin batting fifth. Caden Klaus batting sixth. Roman Miller seventh. Dane Frostert eighth. And Colton Curtis ninth. And we will give you what CJ looks like in the field here in a minute. Seneca, the white uniforms, white pants, white tops, blue and red trim, red numbers on the front and blue numbers on the back. As Jagger Wilson cuts and fouls the first one off, so the count's 0-1. Class 4 District 11 here in Seneca starts on Saturday. So here comes the 0-1, and that's swung on and missed, so the count quickly 0-2 as Cooper Vedix is starting here this afternoon for CJ. But you have the 3-6 matchup between Mount Vernon as the 0-2 is in there for a called strike 3 on the inside corner, 3 pitches and 1 down. Drew Sherwood will come to the plate, but Saturday here in Seneca, you'll have Mount Vernon and Cassville at 11 o'clock, and then Aurora and East Newton at 1 o'clock. And then on Monday, Monette gets the early game as Drew Sherwood steps in. That pitches a ball. They get the early game. Monette will face the winner of Aurora East Newton at 4. And then Seneca, the late game, they get the winner of Mount Vernon and Cassville at 6 o'clock. And the championship Tuesday night at 5 o'clock. As not sure why the umpire decided to wait for
I guess he thought he needed the other 2 baseballs.
So here comes a 1-0, and that's in there for strikes. The count's 1-1 here on Sherwood. As Vedix is firing in early. 1-1 is hit up the middle, and the second baseman throws to first in time. 2 up and 2 down as Cade Johnson will come to the plate. He's the designated hitter. Carl Junction looks like this in the field. Wyatt McAfee at third, in left. In center is Aiden Strait, and in right is Braden Larry. Left to right in the infield, Brody Pant at third, Craig Hayes at short. Cody Hollinsworth just made that play at second. Deacon Endicott at first, with a battery of Braxton Jones catching Cooper Vedix. As Cade takes a fastball on the outside corners, the count's 0-1. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, all sponsoring the broadcast. And that hits him, and hit him, I think, in the guard, because that pitch went very high up on the screen. And expect Cade to be aggressive as Hagan comes to the plate.
Yeah,
especially with 2 outs.
I don't know if he'd be trying. He's out there a ways. I do know that, but it's going to be tough to steal him.
That fastball is outside and in safely.
He got it.
Is Johnson. So a runner in scoring position for Seneca with 2 outs as they were able to strand a CJ runner at third with 2 outs. We'll see if they can push one across here.
Well, they got the pitch was outside, and the catcher didn't have a really good chance to make a good throw. But Kay did a good job. That's Hagen's job to get him in.
So here comes the 1-0. That's outside. So he's gone 2 fastballs, and they've both been outside. 2-0 the count here on Ginger. Seneca has done a good job of getting people on. They've had a harder time getting people across as that pitch is outside. Counts 3-0. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast. Ginger more than likely taking on a 3-0 count, and he is, as Vedix took a little bit off there. 3-1, you know if it's in his wheelhouse, he'll be swinging.
Be licking your chops right here, but I don't think he wants to walk him, so look for fastball.
The 3-1 is outside for ball 4. So the fastballs, he couldn't find the zone there against Ginger. Runners are at first and second for Grant Houchin. Always love scoring first because it puts a lot of pressure on the opposite team.
Well, we just put a bat on the ball here, get a little base hit, maybe off the middle, up the middle.
That pitch is fouled back to the screens. Counts 0-1. You have a big gap there on the right side of the infield because the second baseman Hollingsworth is holding him on. I also have a bit of a gap at shortstop for the same reason. Although Hayes now kind of moves back to his normal spot. So that fastball is in there for a strike, and the count's quickly 0-2. Seneca does not have a hit, but they have 2 base runners on. See if Houchin can battle here with 2 strikes.
Anything close, he's got to go at it.
So here comes the 0-2, and that's high. And the count's 1-2. Our final regular season broadcast will be Thursday afternoon as Seneca hosts the O Show. No radio that day, just internet only. So here comes the 1-2, and that's outside. And the count 2-2.
Now you'd be looking one in your wheelhouse here.
2-2 the count here on Houchin. Yeah, you don't want to go 3-2 and let the runners get a head start. A ball back up. It actually goes off the pitcher, and the first baseman able to grab it. It goes 1-3, the put out, and that was a hard hit ball by Houchin. If it doesn't hit the pitcher, it's a base hit.
Yeah.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Seneca strands 2. 1 done in Seneca, no score. You're on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Seneca True Value is an authorized dealer of Hustler lawnmowers and is a proud supporter of the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. Seneca True Value offers tools, equipment, and products for professional contractors and do-it-yourselfers. They are open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 404 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca. For more information, their phone number is 417-776-6000. Go Indians!
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Now moves to 2-2. 16 pitches there in the first for Sherwood. As here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball is in there for a called strike 3, and Endicott knew it.
And he knew it, yeah.
He banged his bat, his hand on his bat there.
He started walking off as soon as it crossed the plate and the catcher catch. I don't even think he waited for the umpire to make the call. He knew it was there.
Aiden Straight will come to the plate here for CJ. That first one is in there for strikes. The count's 0-1. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lost Creek Wireless, all sponsoring the broadcast. As here comes the 0-1, and that's high. The count 1-1. Seneca on a 3-game winning streak, beat East Newton to wrap up Big 8 West play last Thursday, and then 1-2 over the weekend as the 1-1 is low. So the count's 2-1. Right now, you obviously are looking for as many wins as possible, but you're also trying to set up your rotation for next week.
don't think they're having any trouble doing that.
The 2-1 pitch is hammered down the right field line. Owens has a long ways to run. He's able to cut it off, but it will be a double for Aiden Straight. They have hit Sherwood hard here this afternoon. That's probably the 4th hard hit ball. Pant had a triple. Endicott hit one a long ways, but it was foul. And now Straight hits one hard. So there's a 1-out double for Braden Larry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Ryan Owens is going toward the center of the field this far this time.
So that first one is in there for a strike, so the count's 0-1. And I mean, both those hits by Pant and then by Straight, there's not much he can do on either of those.
No.
He did a good job cutting him off. So here comes the 0-1, and the breaking ball's in there for strikes. The count's 0-2. Four-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce. Love how Sherwood, for the most part, able to bear down when he gets in these scenarios. So the 0-2 is high. Runner trying to take third, and they have him out. And an excellent throw there by Dane Frosser trying to test the sophomore, and it's a 2-5 putout. Not a great jump by Straight. And Seneca is now a strike away from getting out of the inning. Houchin almost had too much time.
Houchin need a little bit of time. He just got to the base when the ball was there, when the ball arrived. Good throw by Dane.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, and that will end the inning. For CJ, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They don't strand anybody. 1.5 done. It's no score here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians.
Second, 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Indians against Cooper Vedix. Vedix, not a bad first inning. He hit a batter and walked one, and Hatching a little bit of bad luck as here comes the first pitch, and that is low, so the count's 1-0.
I don't want to say anything to James Caden, but he did a great job on Saturday hitting the baseball. Just both games he hit really good.
So here comes the 1-0, and that's outside. So the count's 2-0. Seneca scored a lot of runs over the weekend as Vedix, I think they overthrew him, as they beat Aurora 7-1 and Parkview 15-0. As that one is in there for strikes, the count's 2-1.
Yeah, I was there for both games.
So here comes the 2-1, and that's low, and the count 3-1. Evan at the Neosho Daily News, wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. So the 3-1 is in there for a strike, and the count 3-2, and now he needs to battle.
Anything around the plate, he's got to go.
The 3-2 is on the outside corner for strike 3. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Vedix. Both of them looking as Roman Miller will come to the plate. Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark tomorrow night, May 7th through Sunday, May 12th, versus the Springfield Cardinals. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com. A proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO as Roman Miller takes a ball to start things off.
Roman Miller hit his first home run, too, Saturday.
The 1-0 pitch is low for a ball. So counts 2-0. It's the third home run of the year, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It is. He hit it against Parkview.
Because Hagan had one and
Houchin had one with Lamar.
And that pitch is in there for a strike. Count 2-1. One looked a little bit low to me, but my opinion doesn't matter.
No.
So here comes the 2-1. Trying to change the eyesight, and that pitch is high, so counts 3-1. Vedix only a sophomore. He's a very good basketball player as well. As here comes the 3-1. That pitch off the end of the bat to Vedix. Throws to first. That's a 1-3 putout. And there's 2 down. As Dane Frossard come to the plate. Frossard getting a little extra playing time behind the plate. Past week, well, starting Saturday, see if continues tomorrow and Thursday as well. Getting some extra at-bats as well, because KJ is only batting at this point.
Well, Dane's been swinging the bat not too bad here lately.
So that pitch is fouled. Counts 0-1. It's a young Seneca team. You think about it, only 2 seniors on this year's squad, and if you're 18-9 going into today's game, you got to think. As here comes the 0-1. That pitch is hit down the left field line. It's a fair ball, and it is gone! A solo home run for Dane Frossard. How about that? It looked like a changeup, and he was able to just keep it fair. We talked about.
Yeah, we just talked home runs. Out he's swinging good, and Roman had one. And now Dane's hit one over the 330 mark, or just down the left field line. Good shot by Dane, got all of it.
As he was able to keep it just fair, and it's 1-0 Seneca. It's only the second time since this ballpark has opened in 3 years that I've seen a home run here.
Yeah.
Nevada hit one earlier this year. So that first pitch to Curtis is inside, so the count's 1-0. The nice thing, not only do you get the run, but you also clear the bottom of the lineup here.
Yeah.
So 1-0 pitch is spoiled foul, so the count 1-1. You also make Vedix throw a couple extra pitches, which always helps too.
Up the pitch count, take the lead.
So here comes the 1-1 to Curtis. And that's in there for a strike, and the count's 1-2. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter, or X, that's what it's now called, at KNEO 917 Sports. Swinging through it is Curtis for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. They don't strand anybody. 2 done here in Seneca. 1-0 Indians here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Eight, 9, and 1 due up for Carl Junction here in the third. Braxton Jones, Cody Hollingsworth, Then back to the top of the order in Craig Hayes as Drew Sherwood begins his third inning of work. As
see if he can work ahead of the batters again, throw strikes, play defense behind him. It's a pretty good recipe for victory.
So here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for a strike. So the count's 0-1. So here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and the count 0-2. Talk about clearing the bottom of the lineup. It took till the third for CJ to get back to the top of the order. Seneca able to do that in 2 innings.
Well, it helps when you hit home runs.
Yes, that always helps. As here comes the 0-2, and that's just outside. Count 1-2. It's always very helpful. I agree with you there. As here comes the 1-2 from Sherwood. Breaking ball, able to just get a piece and foul it off. That one was over the plate, so Jones did everything he could to stay alive. So here comes the 1-2. That's high. Trying to change the eyesight there and see if he would swing at the high fastball, and he did not. 2-2 the count here on Jones. 2-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. It's the 4th strikeout of the afternoon for Sherwood. He's dialed in early. He hasn't pitched since I believe it was last Tuesday, so he's had about a week off.
Yeah. We'll get Drew today, Houchin tomorrow. They'll have a week off before they.
As here comes the first one to Hollinsworth. That's in there for a strike. The count's 0-1. We don't know the strategy, but there's always strategy involved in that semifinal game. Do you throw your number 1, or do you try and save him for the championship? As it counts 1-1. For Seneca, I don't think it matters because Houchin and Sherwood are kind of 1A and 1B.
Yeah, they're both good. They're both good starters.
So 1-1 is popped foul out of play. The count's 1-2. So, I think you're pretty confident in both of them, and I think getting that bye helps you out immensely in that scenario. Because the 1-2 is low, and so the count's 2-2.
Good pitch. That's a good pitch by Drew that time.
That was an excellent take by Hollinsworth. So here comes the 2-2, and that one just poked in the air. Wilson out there and cut of the grass and grabs it for out number 2.
You didn't want to say cut of the turf?
No.
He's on the green part anyway. Let's put it that way.
As Craig Hayes comes to the plate, he grounded out to third base his first time up.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird bat, too.
Yeah, he thought he might have fouled it off his foot as that pitch just swung on and missed. So the count's 0-1. But they didn't call it, and it had so much English, Houchin able to barehand it. So that pitch is high for a ball, so counts 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the third. So 1-1 is spoiled foul. See if Ginger has a play, and it goes into the CJ bullpen. So the count's 1-2. Curtis over there, Owens over there as well. Lawn sale out there as Curtis loses his card.
Hats, cards, sunglasses. They all go flying out everywhere.
About the only one that didn't lose his hat was Ryan Owens. 1-2 the count here on Hayes. Breaking ball, he punches that to right. Owens does not have to move very far, and he grabs it for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bulldogs here in the top of the third. We're done with 2.5. 1-0 Seneca here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Jagger Wilson, Drew Sherwood, and Cade Johnson. Johnson was the only one that reached those three in the bottom of the first. He was hit by a pitch.
Hagan reached on a walk.
He is.
In the fourth.
Yeah.
In the first inning, but that was it.
But I was just talking about the first three.
Oh,
because those are the three due up. The first pitch is swung on and missed by Wilson, so the count's 0-1. Only one hit given up by Vedix, but it was a big one. 0-1 is outside, and the count's 1-1. Solo home run for Dane Frossard down the left field line in the second. So here comes the 1-1. That pitch is spoiled foul back to the backstop, and the count's 1-2. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Proloop Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 1-2. And he looks at a breaking ball for a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Second time, I think he was anticipating fastball and got a breaking ball and watches it go by. But you may see that sometimes from a freshman. Not very often freshmen are playing at the varsity level, so you may be seeing some speed he hasn't seen all year, too.
Yeah, just movement, maybe moving on the ball. Cause
Sherwood swings and misses at the first pitch, so the count's 0-1.
he's right-hander, but his fastball runs away from him.
0-1 the count here on Sherwood as the wind picks up a little bit. It is gusting out towards left. So that pitch is low, so counts 1-1. Seneca at Springfield Catholic tomorrow in the crossover game as here comes the 1-1. That's inside, so the count's 2-1. No broadcast tomorrow. And then Thursday is the regular season finale. So here comes the 2-1. That pitch hits the inside corner and the count 2-2. Normally you would say it's also the home finale, but since Seneca has districts here, you don't have to say that. So the 2-2 is outside, and the count's full at 3-2. We'll say Seneca has made Vedix work. He's thrown 35 pitches through 2 innings.
See here, 3-2 count. See if Drew can win this one, get a base runner on.
So here comes the full count pitch, and that's inside for ball 4. Second walk of the afternoon given up by Vedix as Cade Johnson will come to the plate. He got plunked on an 0-1 count. Sherwood an aggressive base runner as well, so don't be surprised if he takes off. We're nearing the top of the 5 o'clock hour. You're listening to KNEO 91.7 FM, Neosho Joplin, live online at kneo.org. So that pitch is outside for a ball, so counts 1-0.
He's not near off the bag as far as Cade Johnson was. But he didn't really get off the bag. He kind of likes to run into us.
And there's a delayed steal, and he is safe because the second baseman couldn't hold on to the ball. He would have been out. It was a delayed steal there, trying to catch him by surprise. It was a nice throw by Jones, just second baseman Hollingsworth couldn't hang on.
Yeah,
because he had him out by a couple steps.
Yeah.
2-0 the count here on Johnson. Now another runner in scoring position for the Indians as Johnson takes the called strikes. Counts 2-1. Johnson is DH'd both games on Saturday, DH'd here this afternoon. Have to see what it looks like through the rest of the regular season. You have to think, here comes the 2-1, and that's outside. So it counts 3-1. You have to think that come playoff time, Johnson will be behind the plate.
I would imagine so, yes.
3-1 the count here on Johnson. He's going to be looking for something juicy as the 3-1 is outside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks by Vedix, and 2 are on here with 1 out for Hagen Ginger. Ginger walked his first time up.
I got a feeling he's going to get something to hit this time, just because I don't think Vedix wants to walk and load the bases up. Let's put it that way.
Houchin got out, but he hit the ball hard his first time. Actually went off of Vedek's shoe and went right to the first baseman. Ginger takes a ball that is in there, and the double steal. The runner is out. It's a 2-5 put out. And there's 1 down, 2 down, excuse me. I think that was a ball. So now you have 1 runner on with 2 outs. K. Johnson at second. I think that was Sherwood on his own because of the way Coach used to Stockton too.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Hughes gave him the signal to steal, and he wasn't off far enough either.
Johnson did the smart thing, though, as Ginger is able to hold off. So the count's 2-0. Johnson did the smart thing, though, and he followed behind him. So rather than a runner at first with 2 outs, you still have a runner in scoring position.
Well, Cade's trying to break the steal record. And at Saturday, he had 9 left.
As the 2-0 pitch is in there for strikes, the count's 2-1.
That was before Saturday. I mean, he stole like 4 or 5 bases and down there, 6 bases.
And he's got 2
already
here.
2. He may be getting close to it. So.
And there's still 2 regular season games left after today as the 2-1 pitch is fouled back to the screen. Counts 2-2. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Marine Center Incorporated, sponsoring the broadcast as Darrell thinks Hagen just missed it.
The 2-1 pitch down the middle of the plate. Yes, he missed it. That was the one he wanted right there. He may not see it again.
So here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball. He's able to stay back. Goes out to right center, and the right fielder is able to making a diving catch out there. He kind of misjudged it a little bit, but the right fielder, Braden Larry, able to catch it. For Seneca, no runs, no hits, no errors. They strand 1, 3 done. 1-0 Indians here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Hi, this is Jamie Lankford with Lankford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local community and support local high school student athletes. Lankford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
As we hit the top of the 4th inning, as this game breezing through 3. Not very often you get 3 innings done in about 40 minutes. As that first pitch is popped foul behind us, it counts 0-1.
Well, both of these pitchers kind of like to work quick. So, and it's refreshing to see.
As that 0-1 is swung on and missed, so the count 0-2.
We went from sun shining to heat to cloudy and got the lights on.
So 0-2 is high. The count's 1-2. This is kind of what it was like at the beginning of the ball game. Then the sun came out, and now it's back.
It may come out again.
So here comes a 1-2 from Sherwood. And he's able to just get a piece and stay alive.
That's that outside. That's that backdoor curveball that he likes to throw.
So they count 1-2 here on Vidic still. 1-2 is hit through the left side for a single as nobody was over there. So that's the third hit of the game here for CJ as Brody Pants will come to the plates. Pant, as we have a courtesy runner out there for
number 25,
25 Caleb Bernard.
Yep.
As the courtesy runner for the pitcher, Vidix. So here comes the first pitch, and that's high for a ball. Pant hit a triple down the right field line his first time up. So here comes the 1-0 from Sherwood. That stays high, and the count's 2-0. So the wind picks up a little bit here.
Going to have to battle now.
As here comes the 2-0. Fouling it straight back is Pant. He was expecting that and just missed it. 2-1 the count here on Pant. The two base runners have been stranded at third and second for CJ so far this afternoon. So here comes the 2-1. That's fouled back towards us, and the count's 2-2. So Sherwood has worked it from 2-0 to 2-2.
Couple pretty good pitches right here.
So here comes the 2-2 from Sherwood. He throws behind the runner. They haven't picked off. And Ginger is going to slap the tag on. It is a 1-3 put out. And that's the second base runner that has been caught stealing.
Good move by Drew. He looks like to look home and you know, step at first and throw over and caught him.
As here comes the 2-2. And that's high, and the count's full at 3-2. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 3-2. Swing and miss for strike three, and there's two down. Fifth strikeout of the afternoon here for Drew. As Wyatt McAfee will come to the plate. Grounded out to third sharply his first time up. Houchin made a good play on a hop. Kind of playing him to pull as he swings and misses at the first pitch, count 1-0. Wilson very much in the hole at shortstop. There's a big gap to his left.
Yeah.
Curtis playing as the 1-0 is high, so the count's 1-1. Excuse me, it was an 0-1. Curtis playing almost up the middle. So there are a couple big gaps, but they're expecting him to pull the ball. So here comes the 1-1. Swinging and missing. It's McAfee, so the count's 1-2.
If you're gonna play that deep in the hole, you got to throw the ball to the inside, and he's got to know where the shortstop's playing.
So here comes the 1-2, and that ball is lined to Wilson. Played perfectly, throws to first, and it is off the bag. I think they're gonna
throw was wide.
Have to give an error. I mean, they had him set up perfectly there.
Yeah.
Wilson, I think he was debating on trying to charge it and pick it off the line or play the in-between hop. Played the hop well. It's just a little wide throw. It was a long throw.
Yeah, it was up the line. Hagan trying to lay him down for it to try to stay on the bag, but he just didn't do it.
As Deacon Endicott comes to the plate, he struck out his first time. So the first pitch is high for a ball. So counts 1-0. This is what we always talk about, sometimes those extra pitches that you have to throw.
The errors that up your pitch count.
As here comes the 1-0 to Endicott. And that's high, so the count's 2-0. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast. 2-0 the count here on Endicott. So here comes the 2-0, and that ball is laced up the middle and in front of Roman Miller. Potentially could have had a play at second if he had been able to hang on to it. But now you're facing a couple extra batters. And a runner in scoring position as Aiden Straight doubled his first time up. As Frossert gonna go out and talk to Sherwood here for a moment. Make sure they're on the same page. Dane has the only run today, solo home run. CJ has had runners on in every inning. They've kind of run themselves out of some innings, though.
Yeah, they got caught stealing a couple times. But an error and a good base hit up the middle. Nothing you can do about that.
So here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for a strike. So counts 0-1 on Straight. So 0-1 the count. See if Sherwood can bear down here. So here comes the 0-1. Long look. Throws inside. The count 1-1. Right now you're at 6 extra pitches because of the error. Those add up, especially as a sophomore when you only get 95 for a game. So that pitch is high and the count's 2-1. You also have
kind of
pressure
behind the first few too.
Pressure situation. Yeah, Endicott got a hit on a 2-0 count. McAfee was able to get a board on a 1-2 count. 2-1 the count here on Straight. Long look by Sherwood. Here comes the 2-1, and that's in there for a strike. And the count's 2-2. Not only have the clouds come back, the wind has picked up a little bit again. It's still going out towards left field. So here comes the 2-2. That's past Frossard, so runners will be at second and third, and now potentially a base hit would give CJ the lead as counts full on Aiden Straight. 3-2 the count. Runners will no longer be off because there's no force play. So here comes the 3-2. That pitch is laced to Wilson. Play to first, and it's safe at first. Again, Wilson played that one beautifully. It's just too deep in the hole.
Yeah, you're too deep in the hole to make a play to first base, yeah.
That's an unearned run. All these runs that come in would be unearned as Braden Larry will come to the plate. We have a pinch hitter, I believe. Gabe Sitton will pinch hit there for Larry. So an error and then back-to-back hits. The middle hit left the infield, but most of these balls have not left the infield. So first pitch is in there for a strike. The count's 0-1.
That one hit up the middle, and that was it. And this inning.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. And you think about it, Vidix got picked off to start the inning. Otherwise, this could be worse as that ball is hit deep to left center field. Miller back at the wall, and he can't quite get it. As one run will come in and score, and 2 runs will come in and score. It's a 2 RBI double. Miller made an excellent attempt at it, just passed him, and 3 runs in the inning here for CJ, and all 3 are unearned. Braxton Jones will come to the plates. See if Seneca can get out of the inning. Talk about those 2 out base runners, and the error is what started it. A lot of pitches here for Drew. Jones struck out his first time up. Sometimes second time you see a pitcher as that pitch is foul tipped into the midst. The count's 0-1. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lost Creek Wireless, all sponsoring the broadcast. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. That's inside. This counts 1-1. This is the 7th batter of the inning for CJ. So here comes the 1-1 from Sherwood. That's in there for a strike, and the count's 1-2. See if Drew can get out of the inning here with only strand that runner at second. Here comes the 1-2 from Sherwood. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That will end the inning, but it was a big inning for Carl Junction. They get 3 runs in the inning on 4 base hits. There was an error, and they strand 1. 3.5 done here in Seneca. 3-1 CJ here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Dane Frossard would come back to the plate here for Seneca. Auchen scalded a ball in the first inning, but went off of Vidix's foot right to the first baseman. That would have brought in at least 1 run if it didn't hit the pitcher.
Yeah.
So here comes the first pitch to Houchin, and it's in there for a strike. It counts 0-1. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast. So the 0-1 pitch is low, so the count's 1-1. Seneca looking for some base runners here, as here comes the 1-1. Houchin swings and misses at the fastball. Outside corners, the count's 1-2. So here comes the 1-2. He missed that ball sharply, but to second base, the second baseman, I believe that's a new second baseman.
Is that number 1?
Oh, that's the same one then, Hollingsworth.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been 7 sitting, the one that hit.
Yeah.
But Houchin gets on as Hollingsworth can't grab it. So Klaus will come to the plate here. Now for Seneca, leadoff base runner is on.
I know he hit at Parkview, and I think he was 4 for 4 at Aurora Saturday, so he's been seeing the ball well and swinging the bat well.
Struck out looking his first time up as that first pitch is outside for a ball. So counts 1-0. For Seneca, you would love to answer with a couple here. See if you can take advantage of the error just like CJ took advantage of theirs as that pitch is outside. Counts 2-0.
He faked a bunt.
And they're saying he did not offer at it, so
Yeah.
the count 2-0. I don't think he'll be bunting this time, especially that they're expecting it. As it foul tipped in the mid, Houchin is back, and he is back safely. That one was close. Houchin went a little bit too far, and the swipe tag by Endicott was not quite there.
I don't think Endicott looked. I think he just swiped at it.
Counts 2-1 here on Klaus. He's trying to bunt again, and that one is bunted to Vidix, who throws to first. It's a 1-3 putout, but it's a sacrifice bunt as you have a runner in scoring position here for Roman Miller.
And that was a good bunt. He did exactly what he's supposed to do.
Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvas Ballpark starting tomorrow night, Tuesday, May 7th through Sunday, May 12th, versus the Springfield Cardinals. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com. Proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO. So here comes the first pitch to Miller. That's in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Miller grounded softly back to the pitcher his first time up. 0-1 the count here on Miller. So here comes the 0-1. That's in there for a strike, and the count's 0-2. And now Miller needs to protect. Try and find a way to get a bat on the ball. So here comes the 0-2 from Vidix. And he swings and misses for strike 3, and there's 2 down. 5th strikeout of the game for Vidix as Dane Frossard come to the plate. Frossard hit a solo home run down the left field line his first time up.
I'd like to see him go 2 for 2. Tie the game up right here. Just turn on another one, Dane.
Highly doubt he's going to see the same pitch that
he might.
Threw last time, as that pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNO917 Sports. So here comes the 0-1 to Frossard. Swings and misses at the high fastball, and the count 0-2. Couldn't resist the high heat, and there's 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 the count. Here comes another 0-2. And he swings and misses for strike 3. So Seneca not able to take advantage of the error. They strand 1. 4 done here in Seneca. 3-1 CJ on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Be Cody Hollingsworth on the top of the order, and Craig Hayes and Cooper Vidix against Drew Sherwood. Sherwood had a tough 4th inning, but he could have been out of the inning after 3 batters, but a little bit of unfortunate luck there for the Indians.
We get an error and a couple hits and everything snowballs. We've seen that many times before. Let's see if we can get through here 1, 2, 3, play some good defense behind him.
Hollingsworth popped up to shortstop his first time. That pitch almost hit him. This pitch is inside for a ball. Counts 1-0. Evan at the Neosho Daily News. Wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. This he does not offer, but it's a called strike anyways. This counts 1-1. So here comes the 1-1. That pitch is laced, but right to Houchin at third base. I don't think it could be played any more perfect. He did not move a muscle.
Well, that's one of them. It's off the end of the bat. It looks like it's going a whole lot faster than it was, but it's off the end of the bat, and Houston had plenty of time just to stare it down and catch it.
So Craig Hayes will come to the plate. Hayes 0 for 2. That first pitch is in there for strikes. Counts 0-1. Hayes and then Vidix. Anybody reaches, Brody Pant would come to the plate. That pitch is a ball. So counts 1-1. As this The game has gone quickly as the 1-1 is swung on and missed, so the count 1-2. As Sherwood able to get him to swing through the off-speed pitch. 1-1 hit. Couple hops to Curtis at second. Throws to first in time for the putout, and 2 up and 2 down. And Sherwood could desperately use a 1-2-3 inning here as Cooper Vedix comes to the plate. He singled in the 4th before being caught stealing. That might have been his courtesy runner because I think they had a courtesy runner for him.
Yeah, I think so. I
2 outs here as Vedix steps into the box. That pitch is low for a ball, so the count is 1-0.
I think we got some black stuff, hit the dirt and stuff, and I think it maybe flipped them little rubber petals up inside.
Into his eyes.
Yeah, into his eyes or around him or something. So
here comes the 1-0. That's in there for a strike, and the count's 1-1. Sherwood has worked ahead of the hitters here in the 5th.
That always helps.
So here comes the 1-1, and that's low. Counts 2-1. As soon as I say that, he throws a ball.
Yeah, be quiet, Ben. What are you doing?
2-1 the count here on Vedix. Comes the 2-1, and he stays away from the high fastball, and the count's 3-1. Don't really want a runner on, especially with 2 outs for the number 3 hitter. That's in there for a strike, and the count's 3-2. He had taken a couple of steps, but that one looked like it hit the outside corner.
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
So here comes a full count pitch. And he fouls that one off as he knows he has to protect that area now. His count remains full.
Yeah, Drew tried to throw that backdoor curveball in there again. And Vedix did a good job just fouling it off with the bat out there.
Other 3-2 is fouled off again. So now good battle brewing here as this is pitch number 8 of the at-bat coming up. New Mac Electric, Brader's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 3-2. Breaking ball is poked in the air, foul. Ginger should have a play and grabs it in foul territory for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for CJ here in the 5th. 4.5 done. 3-1 Bulldogs here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
When you were a child, the future was an open book. You look forward to the great things you'd accomplish when you were all grown up. But what if as an adult, someone said to you, you should be more like a child? The Bible says that's exactly what Jesus told his followers. Billy Graham.
At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And he said, "I tell you the truth, unless you are converted and become as little children, you'll never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whosoever humbles himself like a little child is greatest in the kingdom of heaven." You don't have to do some great thing or go through some great experience to know Christ. You just come like you are.
Discover how you can experience Jesus Christ personally. Go to findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
The bottom of the 5th inning, Colton Curtis, then the top of the order, and Jagger Wilson and Drew Sherwood. As Seneca 1 hit on the afternoon, they have stranded 4 base runners as well as 3 walks and a hit by pitch. And they have not been able to take advantage of those. See if they can get something brewing here with Colton Curtis in the bottom of the order. So here comes the first pitch from Vedix. Swinging and missing at it as Curtis, so the count It's 0-1. You got double barrel action down there in the Seneca bullpen. I think Couchin is the main one, as that swung on and missed, so the count's 0-2 because Roark is the other one warming up.
Yeah, you had Ian warming up before those two.
So here comes the 0-2, and that pitch just popped a mile high. It's in fair territory, and the third baseman calls for it. And there's one down. Jagger Wilson will come back to the plate. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Marine Center Incorporated, Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, and First Community Bank, all sponsoring the broadcast. See if Jagger can get a bat on the ball here. And here comes the first pitch. So that's low for a ball. So counts 1-0.
He struck out the first 2 times, right? Yeah. Not unlike Jagger. He's usually got a pretty good eye on the bat.
That 1-0 pitch just swung on and missed. This counts 1-1. It's like Vedix took a little bit off there. Comes the 1-1. That ball is laced to left center field, and that should be, I was going to say it might be too. It is Wilson going to be content with a single, as the center fielder, Aiden Strait, did a good job of cutting it off. It's only the second hit of the game for Seneca.
That's what we're seeing. That's what we've been used to seeing out of Jagger right there. Staying with the pitch, down and away, staying with it. Good base hit.
Drew Sherwood comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He walked in the third. Also grounded to second. That first pitch is in there for strikes. Counts 0-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, and SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast. So one is hit through the right side for a single. Wilson going to go to third as the runner will hold up. Sherwood will at first, as it was a slow roller, back-to-back singles, and Seneca has runners in scoring position for the heart of the order in Cade Johnson.
Well, that's where you get caught holding the runner on first baseman. He's not in normal position, and that just roller in, right where he would have been.
See if Sherwood takes off at some point for second, as Cade Johnson does not have an official at bat. He was hit by a pitch and he walked.
Let's find out.
So we'll see if Sherwood, because if they throw through, don't be surprised if Jagger tries to come home. So here comes the first pitch to Cade, and that's high for a ball. So counts 1-0. You don't want to take the bat out of Cade's hands, though.
No, you don't. You'd like to get him to second base, but you don't need another out either. Already got one.
So 1-0 is outside, and the count's 2-0. So all of a sudden, Vedix having a hard time finding the strike zone.
Just a touch outside.
Maybe low, but yeah, I thought it was more outside than low. 2-0 the count, and they throw behind Sherwood. Gets back safely.
2-0 count's a good hit and run count. 2-0, 2-1. Vedix doesn't want to go 3-0.
So here comes the 2-0, and that's outside. And the count's now 3-0. Johnson is one of the few hitters, I think, that has a green light 3-0.
He would be one of the few on the team, yes. But I really can't see him swinging at this one.
Yeah, the way the pitches have been. He is. High chopper to short. He goes to second for one. A runner at first is safe. It's a grounder, fielder's choice, as the run comes in and scores. They're calling both runners safe. I thought he touched the bat.
I don't know if he – I don't know. I don't know. I was looking at Cade. When he ran to second, I was watching Cade at first just to see if Cade could make it.
That's what I was thinking, too.
And so it's like if he didn't touch it.
That is the only thing.
Huh.
And they're not going to talk about it. I mean, that has to be an error then. It has to be.
Well, if you can't touch the base, that would be an error. But, I mean,
I think you still give Johnson a fielder's choice RBI because the run comes in and scores anyways, but that has to be a E6.
Fielding error, there. I mean, I don't think the main umpire can do anything because the other umpire's on the.
He was right there.
He was right there.
And that was a 3-0 pitch that Johnson swung at, too.
That's one of them things we'd have to look at the film after it's over with just to see if he touched it or did he just act like he went over the top of it. I don't know. I cannot tell. I could not tell you because I was watching Cade Johnson get there.
I couldn't tell either, yeah. But now Ginger comes to the plate. Seneca down by 1 with runners at first and second as Ginger pops the first one foul. So the count's 0-1. Tying run is at second base. So rather than 2 outs and a runner at first, you have runners at first and second with 1 out. A lot of pitches here for
Come on, Hagen.
Vedix.
Tie the game up.
So 0-1 pitch hits the outside corner. Counts 0-2, and now you need to protect.
That is a perfect pitch to go the opposite field, but he didn't do it. Just laid off of it. Maybe thought it was a little outside, but he's got a battle up there now.
They're not holding Johnson on at first, so he can get a pretty big secondary. So he fouls that one off. That was a protection swing more than anything else.
That's all that was. It was a high fastball, but he didn't want to, he didn't want to let the umpire make the call.
Looked like it might have been inside, but like you said, just trying to protect.
Yeah, he's choked up the bat about an inch or so. Just try to put a bat on the ball, put it in play.
That pitch is high for a ball. Sherwood dancing over there at second.
Sherwood's trying to just distract him a little bit, but I think he got caught stealing the first time. I don't think he's going to go again.
1-2 the count here on Ginger. That is high. And the count 2-2. It kind of popped out of the catcher's glove, Jones, and then able to get it back in there. It was a 30-pitch inning in the fourth for Sherwood. Vedix has got to be close to his pitch count here the way he's been working. At 69 coming into the inning.
We need a base hit right here. Keep it going.
That pitch is high, and all of a sudden it goes from 0-2 to 3-2. Do you hit and run here, or do you just let them? That's the question. Do you send the runners with 1 out? Hagen usually pretty good at making contact, but you don't want to hit a line drive into a double play.
He's got to make contact with it.
Full count pitch, and they did send the runners, and he's able to get another pitch. So at least one time my question was answered. We'll see if they send him again.
If he hits the top of the baseball, it'd be nice to send him, but he's hitting the bottom of it, so he get another chance right here.
Comes another full count pitch. Do not send him, and that is ball 4. The bases are now loaded for Grant Houchin, and that might be the afternoon for Cooper Vedix. We'll have to wait and see, but I think we might have a pitching change here. It's a slow walk out to the mound by the head coach, Phil Cook.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the
what
entire
he's up
infield is coming in to have some words.
1 out. The corners will be playing in. Middle infielders will be playing back.
We'll see what happens. I don't think Vedix is at his pitch count yet.
No, I think he just wanted to talk to him.
20 pitches in the inning, so he is at 89, so he can get a couple more batters here. This might be his last batter because he has 95. He's able to finish the batter if he gets to 95.
Big jump from Houchin right here. Just put the bat on the ball, put it in play. We score 1 run.
Houchin has 0 for 2. He reached on an error in the 4th. Swings and misses at the first one, so the count's 0-1. Bases are loaded full of Indians.
Can we get the hit at the right time? That's the major question.
So here comes the 0-1, and it's a suicide squeeze. The runner catches it, and that will end the inning. It is a G1 and then a 1-5 putout, and that will end the inning. For Seneca, they get 1 run in the inning on 2 base hits. There was 1 error, and they strand 2. 5 done here in Seneca. 3-2 Bulldogs here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
Brody Pant to lead things off here in the 6th for CJ. 0-1 the counts. Pant, McAfee, and Endicott to see how many batters Drew can get through as here comes the 0-1. That pitch up the middle. If they had him played perfectly, Curtis bobbles it, throws to first, and he is safe at first base. So an E4, and Pant is on as McAfee will come to the plate. McAfee 0 for 2. He reached on an error. And you're going to have a pinch runner.
17.
As that will be Cole Beasley. Going to pinch run here as Wyatt McAfee comes to the plate. He reached on an error in the 4th, and that's what started the 3-run inning for Carl Junction. I mean,
we have an error to start this inning, so let's.
Wilson played it perfectly last time. They had him placed perfectly. He just kind of he grabbed it on the short hop. It was just a long throw and a little wide.
Yeah.
So here comes the first pitch to McAfee. That ball is hit in the air to center field, and it's going to fall in front of Roman Miller. So an error and a single, and the first 2 runners have reached here as Deacon Endicott will come to the plate. Endicott singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. See if Sherwood can bear down here. As Endicott singled in the 4th. So here comes the first pitch from Sherwood. That's in there for a strike. And the count's 0-1. 0-1 the count here on Endicott. Here comes the 0-1. That ball laced to left field and over the head of Klaus. They had to hold the runner at third. 2 runs will come in and score because that runner at first was able to read it better. And it's a 2 RBI double for Deacon Endicott. And they increase the lead to 5-2. So the error comes back to hurt Seneca, as instead of it potentially only being 4-2, it's now 5-2. As Aiden Strait will come to the plate, and they are feasting on early pitches here from Sherwood. As here comes the first pitch, and he fakes the bunt and takes the strikes. The count's 0-1. As Pant swung at the second pitch, McAfee singled on the first pitch. Endicott doubled on the second pitch. So that 0-1 is fouled back to the backstop, so the count's 0-2. 0-2 the count on straight. As here comes the 0-2. Breaking ball just got a piece. Counts 1-2. Straight singled in a run in the 4th inning. That was a pitch hitter sitting, hit a double. That brought in 2 to give CJ a 3-1 lead. He's on deck, so he may have gone out to right field because he is on deck.
Yeah.
So here comes the 0-2. And Dot offering at it is straight, so the count's 1-2. Sherwood a long look back at second. Here comes a 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. They're going to throw to first. The runner advances to third on the wild pitch. It's a strikeout. There's one down as Sitton will come to the plate, and that will be the ball game for Drew Sherwood. He will have gone 5 1/3 innings. He is responsible for the runner at third base. We will go ahead and take a 90-second break. Come back with the pitching change after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
We Christians have become soft. We've become absorbed with the world. Until now, it is difficult to tell the difference between the true believer in Christ and a man of the world.
Ouch. Does that hit a little too close to home? Here's Billy Graham on how we can turn that around.
Today, we need desperately to have men and women of courage and discipline. For courage and discipline are contagious. And if the world is to be changed, it must be done not by those who go along with the crowd, but by those like Martin Luther when he cried out, "Here I stand, I can do no other."
That's not an easy thing to do, but with God's help, it is possible. Learn more about developing courage and discipline in your walk with God at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
And we welcome you back as Grant Houchin will come in and pitch for Seneca. Houchin moves from third base to the mound. Colton Curtis moves from second base to third base. Braden Roark comes in at second base. Drew Sherwood goes back to center field. And Rowan Miller moves from center field to right field. Ryan Owens comes out of the game. So a lot of changes in there, but basically Braden Roark becomes the extra player. Everybody else stays where they are in the batting order as Sitton comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up as that pitch is fouled off. It counts 0-1. Houchin pitched 3 innings on Monday. A no-hitter, 15-0 win for the Indians over Parkview. Only 37 pitches as well, as that pitch is high, so counts 1-1. Sherwood 5 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs. Only one of them is earned. There's potential for a 6th run, and it would be the second earned run. That breaking ball is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-2. No base on ball, 7 strikeouts. 2 errors have hurt Seneca.
Yes.
Here comes the 1-2, and that's swung on and missed for strike 3. That's a big second out as Braxton Jones comes to the plate.
Well, that allows the infielders to set back, 16.
Logan Hayes.
Logan Haynes.
So that's a pinch hitter. As Jones was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So a pinch hitter and Haynes here working against Houchin. The breaking ball swung on and missed, so the count 0-1. Breaking ball's working for Houchin here.
Yeah.
At least through one batter and one pitch. Second batter he faced. As here comes the 0-1. That fastball is low. Frossard able to keep it in front of him enough that the runner could not get home. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lost Creek Wireless, all sponsoring the broadcast. 1-1 the count. 1-1 foul tipped. And the count now 1-2. See if Houchin can get through this inning if he would start the 7th as well. He has 30 pitches potentially to try and pitch tomorrow as well. As the 1-2 breaking ball is hit. Couple hops to Wilson, throws to first, dug out there by Ginger. And that will end the inning. For CJ in the inning, they got 2 runs on 3 base hits. There was an error and they strand 1. 5.5 done. It is 5-2 CJ here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District. Tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
New pitcher here as Brody Pant comes in from third, and so he will pitch. Now moving to third is the original shortstop Craig Hayes, and Vedix will go from pitcher to shortstop. As Brody Pant will face Klaus Miller and Frossard. Anybody who reaches. Colton Curtis comes to the plate. You would love to try, obviously, score some runs, but try and clear the bottom of the lineup so the top of the lineup gets one more time in the 7th. So here comes the first pitch to Klaus, and that's high. So counts 1-0. Klaus 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. Think about as here comes the 1-0, and that's low. So counts 2-0. That suicide squeeze is not caught. Seneca has a runner, and the game's tied, and potentially,
yes,
you know, he beats it out at first as well as the 2-0's in there for a strike. So counts 2-1. And the bases are still loaded. If they're not loaded, you're tied with runners at second and third with 2 outs. Klaus fouls that one off, so the count's 2-2. But instead, they get out of the inning on the caught by Vedix and then throws to first. It's 3-2, and then the momentum. CJ scores 2 in the top half of the 6th. Swinging in, missing at that is Klaus for out number 1. Baseball is a momentum sport, and, you know, Seneca had some momentum by the botched play at second base by the shortstop, and they couldn't take advantage.
Couldn't get a hit at the right time. I think Hagan walked after that, and then the squeeze play was there.
So that first pitch is high to Miller, so the count's 1-0. Miller 0 for 2. Four-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce. So that pitch is inside, so the count It's 2-0. Vedix's final line, 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 base on balls, 6 strikeouts. That pitch is low, and the count's 3-0. So Vedix in line for the win. Sherwood is unfortunately in line for what would be a tough luck loss. So the 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. So the count is 3-1. See if Miller takes here as well. He does, and that's in there for a strike, and the count's full. Now you have to protect with 2 strikes. As here comes the 3-2. That ball is hit to center field. The center fielder coming in and grabbing it, and there are 2 down. As Dane Frossard will come to the plate. Frossard 1 for 2. He hit a solo home run his first time up. Seneca making a lot of soft contact here this evening. And as Miller grabbed that one out in center field.
Yeah, it wasn't deep center.
So that first pitch is inside for a ball, so the count's 1-0. For Seneca, obviously you want some 2-out magic, but at least get Frossard on so you clear the bottom of the lineup. So 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Count's 1-1.
I see a 2-out rally.
Yeah. But so here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball is swung on and missed, way ahead of it. Counts 1-2. Pants has worked quickly here in the 6th. Here comes the 1-2, and that breaking ball is in there for a called strike 3. Pant gets 3 quick outs. Nothing doing for Seneca in the 6th. We're through 6. 5-2 CJ here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
SGA Unlimited is a proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. Located north of Seneca on Highway 43, they offer equipment and supplies for outdoor sporting needs, including hunting and fishing. They are a licensed gun dealer and provide bait and accessories for fishing. For more information, their phone number is 417-439-1996. Proud supporters of Seneca Indian Athletics on KNEO. Try and rally. So 8 pitches to get 2 outs for Houchin, which is not bad. So here comes the first pitch to Hollingsworth and popped up in the air. Roark calling for it behind the second base bag. And 1 pitch and 1 out, that will always help the pitch count.
That's exactly right. Throwing strikes and not making errors.
So there's 1 down as Craig Hayes comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Northwest Arkansas Naturals are home at Arvest Ballpark tomorrow night, May 7th through Sunday, May 12th, versus the Springfield Cardinals. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com. A proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO. We're at the top of the 6 o'clock hour. You're listening to KNEO 91.7 FM, Neosho Joplin, live online at kneo.org as Houchin buzzes the Tower of Hayes a little bit.
Little chin music there.
The count is 1-1.
I think he was looking for a breaking ball. It didn't break.
1-1 breaking ball is outside, and it counts 2-1. 2-1 the count here on Hayes, who's 0 for 3. This is the first time he's facing Houchin. 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 2-2 as the CJ fans don't agree.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
I think they were thinking it might have been a little bit low, but I agree with you as here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and they tag the base runner. Second strikeout for Houchin. And there are 2 down for Cooper Vedix, who's 1 for 3. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. So here comes the first pitch, and that's a ball. Count 1-0. We always talk about how sometimes you have some problems coming in relief, and so far today, Houchin has not had that issue. As that 1-0 pitch is skied high, Miller went out, now comes in and is able to grab it for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for CJ here in the 7th. Seneca needs 3 to tie and 4 to walk it off here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
And we welcome you back as Colton Curtis leads off the inning here for Seneca. So he takes 2 balls in a row, so the count's 2-0. Curtis 0 for 2. You just need base runners at this point. So the 2-0 fastball was taking the entire way. The count's 2-1. Now you've seen it. See if you can hit it. So the 2-1 pitch is grounded foul. Count 2-2. Houchin did well coming out of the bullpen. Went 1 2/3 inning, did not give up a hit or walk anybody.
Yeah, he did a good job.
The 2-2 is high as he's able to just stay off of it. And the count now full at 3-2. He's got to find a way to get on, doesn't matter how. 3-2 is hit foul. So the count remains full. And so they were out of baseballs, so Seneca had to give him one.
They only got 2 baseballs? I guess they do.
Count still full here on Colton Curtis. Here comes another full count pitch. That's in there for called strike 3. That is the 3rd strikeout of the afternoon for Pant. Now you get back to the top of the order and Jagger Wilson. They tried to start a rally in the 5th. Had the bases loaded with 1 out, but couldn't only get 1 run across. So Wilson takes a called strike, so the count's 0-1. Seneca at Springfield Catholic tomorrow, no broadcast as the 0-1 swings and misses. Count 0-2. Regular season finale Thursday, that will be an internet-only broadcast as here comes the 0-2, and that pitch is spiked in the dirt. Houchin in an inning and 2/3 only threw 16 pitches. And here comes the 1-2. And that hit him. That's one way to try and start a rally.
Need base runners, yeah.
Wilson gets on, and Drew Sherwood will come to the plate. He needs to get on to even have a tying run come to the plate. Sherwood singled in the 5th. He's 1 for 2. He walked in the 3rd. That first pitch is in there for a strike. So the count's 0-1. CJ trying to improve to above 500 with a win. They're 15-15. Comes the 0-1. That's inside, so the count is 1-1. I think we got a new catcher in there for CJ. That's number 16, Logan Haynes.
Yeah, I think he came in to pitch hit, or came in to hit.
So 1-1 pitch is spoiled foul, and the count 1-2. Sherwood needs to battle now with 1 out here in the inning. Don't think Wilson's going anywhere because you need more base runners.
Yeah, you don't need any outs.
So here comes the 1-2 to Sherwood. That pitch is golfed in the air to left center. The center fielder, Miller, goes over and grabs it. There's 2 down now for Cade Johnson, who has reached all 3 times. He was hit by a pitch and walked, and then reached on a fielder's choice. So he's technically 0 for 1.
Yep.
He is the final hope for Seneca to try and keep the line continuing. CJ scored 3 runs unearned in the 4th with 2 outs. See if Seneca can do the same. As KJ takes the strikes, the count's 0-1. Every pitcher or every batter took the first strike because they haven't seen Pant before. So 0-1, breaking ball is swung on and missed, and the count 0-2, and Seneca down to their final strike. 0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2 from Pant, and it's high for a ball. Count 1-2, trying to see if Cade would chase, and he did not. 1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2 offering, and that is inside. Count 2-2. CJ fans thought that was strike 3, but
catcher didn't even flinch. He
No.
threw it right back to the pitcher.
yeah, 2-2 the count. Breaking ball, he spoils off, and it will just sneak out of play. So the count remains 2-2. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. So KJ doing all he can to stay alive.
Just got to battle. If it's close, he's got to swing at it. Don't let the umpire make the call.
As here comes the 2-2 to Johnson. That's outside for ball 3.
Got to get him to chase.
Now Wilson will be off on the pitch, but you don't want him to leave too early.
No. He'll stay close to the bag, and as soon as he delivers, he'll leave.
That is in there for a called strike 3, and that will end the ball game. Seneca falls here this afternoon by a final score of 5-2. CJ improves to 16-15 overall. Seneca falls to 18-10 on the season. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District after this 3-minute timeout here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
We Christians ought to be lights in the midst of darkness, and our lives should exemplify peace and joy in the midst of frustration, confusion, and despair.
But that's not always the case, is it? Billy Graham understood why it can be hard for followers of Christ to be different from the world around them.
Every possible pressure is being brought to bear upon the Christians to conform to the standards of the world. The greatest need in America and in the Western world at this hour is not a new organization. It is not more money. It is more revival among God's people. And we're never going to have a revival unless Christians discontinue their conformity to the world.
If you want to be different from the world around you, we have some resources that can help. Stop by our website, findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back to the post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. CJ, the 5-2 victory here. They improved to above 500 at 16-15. Seneca falls to 18-10 on the year. 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for CJ. They stranded 3 base runners for Seneca. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, and they stranded 7. Drew Sherwood takes the loss for Seneca. 5 in the third innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 1 earned, no base on balls, 7 strikeouts. Grant Houchin came in. Actually, that would have to be 9 hits given up by Sherwood, because Houchin came in an inning and 2/3, no hits given up, 2 strikeouts. Cooper Vedix gets the win here for CJ. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both were earned, 4 base on balls, 6 strikeouts. Brody Pant gets the save. 2 innings, no hits given up, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. We will go ahead and take our final 2-minute timeout of the evening, come back and wrap it up after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
You know what fear feels like. Maybe waiting on a medical test, wondering how you're going to make ends meet, or worrying about someone you love. What if those fears could be silenced by 2 little words? Fear not. When you trust your life and everything in it to Jesus Christ, those 2 words, fear not, can give you peace over anxiety.
In the midst of our world filled with its dangers, hate, and war, the words of our Lord Jesus Christ are more relevant today than they were then. Once more he comes to those who loved him and says, fear not.
Billy Graham.
He comes to you in the hospital room. He comes to you in the midst of a family tragedy. He comes to you in the midst of a business or physical tragedy. And he says, fear not. I'm with you. I'm there to help you.
You can turn your fears over to God when you start a personal relationship with his son, Jesus Christ. Find out more at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back for the final time. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Darrell, Seneca still 2 games left in the regular season, and 2 tough games against Springfield Catholic on the road tomorrow, and then at home against Neosho on Thursday.
Well, it's always tough when you go to Springfield or anywhere around the Springfield area. Springfield Catholic, maybe not that great a record, but they've got some tough competition up there, and I guarantee they want to win the crossover game. and it's always tough to play when you travel that far. But Neosho on Thursday, you can throw the record book out the door on those two, because they're right next to one another, and it's a rivalry. They want to win that game bad.
Seneca, well, that will be our final broadcast. No broadcast tomorrow afternoon from Springfield Catholic. On Thursday, we'll have an internet-only broadcast as Webb City will be playing Parkview on the radio for their regular season finale on Thursday afternoon. And so Seneca and Neosho regular season finale, and then a week from today, Seneca opens up the Class 4 District 11 tournament here at 6 o'clock against the winner of Mount Vernon and Cassville. And Daryl, regardless of who you play, it's winter, your season's done. So they're going to have to come out with a little bit of urgency come next Monday.
Well, and anybody in that district can win. I mean, there's not anybody just really outstanding and just.
I think everybody has beaten everybody in that district.
Exactly. It's just it's like a round robin, and we'd all be tied. But it's just if it's that game. If you've got a good one that game, if you've got to come out and you've got to be able to hit and not make errors, make the plays and no errors, and hit the baseball, put pressure on their defense. You got a chance to win district.
So that will be our next radio broadcast next Monday night as Seneca faces the winner of Mount Vernon and Cassville. 6 o'clock is the scheduled start time. We say scheduled because there's a game before us and just district play. You never know what's happening. So that's the scheduled broadcast for next Monday night. That will do it for us here this evening. Want to thank our studio producer, Luke Taylor, back in the studio. For Coach Daryl Harbaugh, I'm Ben Wolcott, saying so long here from Seneca, the post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. We now join In Touch, already in progress, here on KNEO.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO.